When we think about the future of tech, it often feels like it's years and years away, right? Well, it's not. It is right around the corner. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the exact gadgets, games, and AI that are about to change pretty much everything. So let's dive in.
It's a huge question, isn't it? Especially when innovation is moving so fast it's hard to keep up. One day something is a wild futuristic concept, and the next, it's literally in our hands. So today, we're going to cut through all that noise and see what's really coming our way. So what's on the agenda? We're going to see if folding phones can finally lose that dreaded crease. We'll find out who's challenging for the Ultra phone throne, and we'll unpack Apple's pretty ambitious camera plans. Oh, and yeah, we've got the release date for GTA 6 you've all been waiting for. And we'll end by asking a big question. Would you trust an AI with your health?
Okay, so where is all this information coming from? Well, the massive Consumer Electronics Show, or CES, just wrapped up in Las Vegas, and it basically gave us the world's biggest preview of all the gadgets that are going to be in our hands very, very soon.
And wow, the sheer variety of stuff on display was just incredible. We saw hints of new foldables from Motorola, a potential creaseless screen from Samsung, and even some wild concepts like holographic gaming screens from Razer. It's pretty clear we're in for an exciting year.
But okay, let's zoom in on the most competitive battlefield of them all, smartphones. Because the fight here isn't just about who has the flashiest features anymore. It's also about some really different strategies on how to win you over.
And right now, we're seeing two totally different approaches. The general trend in the industry is for prices to just keep creeping up, like we're seeing with Oppo's new phones. But Samsung, they're apparently making a completely different move. They plan to keep prices steady for their next big flagships, which, let's be honest, is a huge sigh of relief for a lot of us.
At the same time, that super high-end market is getting even more crowded. The Ultra tier, the best of the best, isn't just a Samsung thing anymore. Now, IQO is jumping into the ring with its very first Ultra phone coming this February, promising to pack in every top feature imaginable to earn that name.
So with all these brands fighting for the top spot, where's the real action? Where's the innovation really happening? Well, for years, the answer's been the same, the camera. And that race is absolutely heating up. Let's take a look at Apple's long-term plan. Leaks are pointing to a massive 200-megapixel sensor for the iPhone, which sounds amazing, right? But here's the catch. We're not expecting it until 2028. And to put that in perspective for you, that's a feature you can already get on high-end Android phones today. And that brings us to the next massive leap in camera tech, continuous zoom. Now, instead of your phone jumping between fixed lenses, like a 2x or a 5x, this tech lets the lens move smoothly through a range, just like a professional camera. We're talking pure optical quality, no digital tricks.
And this right here perfectly captures the state of the market. While Apple is planning something for 2028, brands like Vivo are pushing the envelope right now. We've seen continuous zoom on telephoto lenses before, but the rumor is Vivo might put it on the main camera of its next Ultra phone. That would be a true game changer.
All right, let's step away from our pockets for a second because some of the biggest and most exciting changes are coming to gaming and artificial intelligence. First up, the one everybody has been waiting for. Reports are pointing to November 19th, 2026 as the final No More Excuses release date for Grand Theft Auto 6. After all this waiting, insiders believe there will be no more delays.
And it's not just a date, the scope of this game sounds absolutely massive. We're talking about a completely new level of immersion with things like fully enterable buildings, incredibly advanced AI in the gameplay, and characters that feel truly alive. It looks like it's aiming to completely redefine what an open-world game can be.
Now shifting gears over to AI, we're seeing it move into some incredibly personal parts of our lives. There's a new service called ChatGPT Health, and it's designed to plug right into apps you might already use, like MyFitnessPal or Apple Health, and answer your health and wellness questions. And this brings up a really, really important question, doesn't it? We're all getting used to AI helping with creative tasks or planning a trip, but what about something as critical as our health? How much of our own decision-making are we willing to hand over to an algorithm? It's something we're all going to have to think about. So what's the magic making all of this incredible stuff possible? Well, it's the engine under the hood, the chipsets. This relentless race for smaller, more powerful processors, like Qualcomm's next chip being built on a tiny 2-nanometer process, is what enables everything from that seamless camera zoom to the complex AI in GTA 6. This is the foundation for all the innovation we've just seen. Okay, wow, that was a lot. So after that whirlwind tour of the tech that's coming next, let's bring it all back home. What does all of this actually mean for you?
Okay, 3 big things to take away. First, there's some good news for your wallet with big players like Samsung holding the line on prices. Second, that camera arms race is moving at lightning speed with incredible innovation happening on Android right now. And finally, AI is expanding way beyond simple tasks and into deeply personal areas, forcing us all to decide where we draw the line.
And all of this leaves us with one last big question to think about. With our phones, our games, and even our health evolving so quickly, is all this innovation actually making our lives better, or is it just making them more complicated? Thanks for joining this explainer.